It's the Mead for Metal podcast. Meow.
What's going on, everybody?
Not a whole lot of.
That's what my soul sounds like.
Yes.
Felt like I did a Wolf Pit intro there.
Hey, everybody.
Immortal. That actually just came out a little over a month ago.
I liked that. Who's this by?
Immortal.
Oh, the band is Immortal.
Yeah,
okay.
they're a little heavy.
Yeah, they are. I like that.
Yeah, I had to kind of dig and find some shit because I've been a little out of the loop and we got no LJ this week. So I thought, okay.
I have to re-educate myself real quick.
Let me jump through a couple hoop.
You can figure that out.
It is the Mead for Metal podcast. Get together, I don't know, every other week. We're getting ready to hit a stretch here pretty soon, though, where we ain't going to see Krista for a while.
Yeah, I'm out for like a month, y'all.
Yeah.
Do you have a podcast the weekend of the 23rd? Because you may get an appearance. I don't know what our schedule is at this point.
I don't either.
Once
it's also.
I know
it's also trying.
I know. I know. Well, I mean, we're just kind of chill about it, right?
Let's see. Fridays in July are the 7th. No. Okay. 14th and 28th.
So I will miss it. Okay. Yeah. Bummer. I was like, I'm back one of the. But I mean, I'll still come by and see y'all, of course.
Yeah. That's the way we roll around.
But
here.
yeah, this bitch is going on 5 trips in 5 weeks, y'all.
That's a lot.
It is a lot.
That's a lot of shrimps.
Even for those would be really nice, but no, I mean physical trips. I'm not flying at all. I'm driving because I don't want to deal with flying right now at all. It just seems like a complete nightmare, even more than it's ever been before.
Which one is getting their asses kicked right now? United?
I
don't
know.
Why would anybody want to fly right now?
I've been flying since I was. I took my first flight as a kid alone. I was 4 or 5 years old. And so I'm just like, it's just gotten worse and worse and worse. But you get less and less for paying more and more.
Everything else, it's like, okay, I can kind of feel that the grips of the pandemic are loosened and now it feels like shit's getting back to normal, whatever that fucking is.
Yeah.
Except in the airline industry. Airlines like, I don't know, we might cancel an entire weekend of flights.
Who knows? Feeling cute, might fuck up later. I don't know.
I like driving.
Yeah, I actually prefer it because, again, you have a lot more control over the situation. It does take longer. Obviously, it's more time consuming. It's a little more taxing on the body, especially if you have long-term injuries. But I think overall it'll be okay. It's just better. Especially with, again, they can, like you said, they can literally just cancel a flight at a moment's notice and you're completely fucked.
Everybody I know that has flown in the last 6 months
has had an issue.
Has had some kind of bad
I literally had a
thing.
friend who got home like 3-4 hours late last night from Denver because of a storm.
Damn.
Grounded their flights.
Got a coworker that was stuck for like 6 hours.
Yeah.
I'm not going to do it yet. I will do it at the end of the year.
Yeah.
If our Vegas trip comes through,
sure.
I will fly. But that's because who the fuck wants to take that drive?
Yeah,
to Las
that's
Vegas?
a rough 12-hour drive. No joke.
Especially when you only get really like 5 business days off.
Yeah,
So.
Yeah. It's not worth taking the time. You have to, weighing the cost benefits of time, not time. So.
Shit. So how's your week been?
Shit, chill for me. Pride was last week, so I got to just breathe. How about y'all?
Still breathing.
That good, huh?
All right. Brandon's fired up.
I've been all right. Weed sale, exhausted.
Have y'all just had big sales because of the holiday?
4th of July.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, I stopped in today and thankfully there were like 4 employees and me.
Holy crap! Oh, are they staffing you to make sure everything's good?
Oh yeah.
Well,
I mean, you just happened to show up when it was pretty
bad. Man, but when I got off later and off for the day for the weekend, and I drove by, I was like, God damn, I'm glad I stopped by earlier. There was like 5 vehicles out there.
It didn't stop.
I've been lucky to go in usually when you're pretty slow. I'm glad because I would just have to leave because I don't. That's a small room for too many customers.
Well, we regulate it pretty hard.
That's good. That's good.
Like if it's just me back there, unless like you got to be a couple for me. If you're just 2 bros coming to buy weed, you're getting it one at a time.
Okay, that makes sense.
If you're a couple that are shopping together instead of one turkey fucking looking at something while I got to keep my eye on this other asshole looking at stuff.
That makes sense.
It's a problem. So if there's 2 back there, we can bump shit out pretty quick. But again, you get weed elitists. Oh,
Weed-
wait, I
weed
was
elitists?
talking about that off.
Yeah, and you can. I think it's
weed
a
elitist.
story worth sharing again.
Weed eliters.
Weed a leader?
No, it's a big it's a big fucking problem. Like weed is so great.
It is wonderful.
It's a wonderful thing. I feel like it's a big proponent why I'm still so joyful about
Me
existence.
too.
Because if I didn't have this, I've seen what I've done without it, and all I do is drink.
Yeah, I'm terrible.
Yeah.
I'm a horrible.
Where-
I get worked up, and I can't. Shit, every fucking the smallest detail I get fucking worked up
Yeah.
over because I'm what you might call a planner. But man, the only way for me to get through weekdays, and that is, I get home once in a while nowadays. I'm kind of testing the waters of immediately hitting like a 20 milligram edible when I get home, which kind of goofs the rest of the afternoon.
Sure.
You know, unless I'm actually trying to get shit done, in which case that doesn't happen.
Then you're not doing that.
But that's what I did today. A little one of them and a little nap, and wake up and go, I believe I'm still high.
This is wonderful.
It's a wonderful feeling. I took 2 naps today. They were both under 30 minutes, but gosh, it's just like is perfect.
Yeah,
I don't know how the
no
fuck y'all do
recharge.
that shit, man.
I can't take if I
so
take longer
jealous.
than a half hour, I am a cranky bitch when I wake up. But if they're little cat naps, I am perfection when I wake up.
But God, it takes me like 20 minutes just to get there.
Oh really? See, I
can't just like lay down
and
minutes
fall
later,
asleep.
I'm done.
No, I
Yeah,
lay
it's
down.
tough.
I usually, if I feel myself getting sleepy, I am like, oh, and I lay down, and then
Yeah.
I fall asleep within a few moments.
That's why you got to establish a routine. You come in, throw down an edible immediately,
like,
then
I'm
take care of business.
And then it's
You
time
know,
to go take a nap.
the shit that you think that you probably missed at work in the last 10 minutes it took you to drive home. You know, so like, I got to see what's going on.
No
you know,
panicking.
and then enter the world of the World Wide Web that'll just fucking just throw you this way and that, and you could go down a cosmic bunny hole and you come out the other side and go, oh, this edible's kicking in. Time for a nap. And that's how you do it, sir.
I can only do it when I know it's like I have nothing to do.
Oh,
Like, I can't-
that's me.
I can't like have say I had a 90-minute lunch break and I wanted to use 30 of that to get a nap. I couldn't do it.
Oh, really?
I couldn't.
See, I can.
because I'd be so focused on like, oh, what time is it? Oh, fuck. What time is it?
You
I
got
do
to
that now.
trust your
You guys
technology.
gotta trust
I don't.
the tech.
I
Yeah,
don't.
You have to let it go.
I
That's a bummer.
pride myself on being on time
all
every
the time. That's fair. I'm okay with I've admitted that I'm a horrible time management failure, and I'm just late sometimes.
Of course, I'm talking shit, and I'm the guy with 2 alarm clocks and a cell phone all sitting there. And nights I really get nervous, and I set another device, so that's 4.
Look, man, you're just making plans. It's
But
all good.
Always wake up at 3:30 in the morning.
Witching hour,
but
man.
you would
You
have to
should be
think.
doing something with that.
It's like, man, if you got that many safeguards, you've clearly overslept before.
Yeah.
Twice in 22 years.
Oh no, I fucked up more than that for sure.
Yeah, I that's the thing. I haven't overslept. I'm just deathly
You're just
afraid of being
anxious.
late.
Yeah, that's fair.
I expect other motherfuckers to be on time.
Yeah. You're gonna be
when
on
it comes
time.
to a job. I'm gonna be there. You can guarantee that, and I kind of expect the same. I don't get it.
No.
See, that's
but
a little telling, though,
it's a
because
respect thing, man.
Yeah.
if that's
I get it.
if that's the thing that bugs Brandon, you know, that, like, if somebody's late to work, that guy's talking shit about him.
Oh, of course. Well,
I
you guys
do
are
it.
both very prompt
Piece
people,
of
so
shit.
I hate
No, 'cause
running
I've seen
late
me
for
do
you
it.
guys.
I've
I know
seen
you
me do it.
guys get upset.
Somebody
so
like
I'm like,
somebody
fuck.
else like oversleeps or whatever, you know, in my line
Yeah.
of work or whatever. Talk shit about him for days.
Well, yeah, because it fucks your shit up. I mean, period. It sucks.
And it's a lack of respect.
It really is. At the end of I know the person probably didn't mean it personally, but yeah, it's like, come on, man, respect my time, I respect yours,
Yeah.
and I get it.
Respect my authority.
I really tried it. I'm really bad, but I really have been trying to be better. And you know what? I've actually done better this year.
Oh fuck, you were here early today.
So I know.
So there you go.
Proud
Shit.
of myself.
Man, even though we don't give a fuck if you're late or not. I mean,
No, I know, but like you said, I care.
you care exactly, and that's what's important. You know, you hold yourself that standard.
Yeah.
Anyway, going back to weed elitists real quick.
Yes. Sorry,
Yeah.
We
Yep.
deteriorated.
Sorry.
If you're
Deviated.
I'm gonna keep it short because it makes me mad just fucking thinking about it. Like just like with beer and wine
it's
and
not.
food
They
and
ruin it.
sports. Like, man, my weed better than your weed. That right? Where can I buy your fucking weed at? Oh, I can't because you grow it in your house. That's all it is.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Why can't people just vibe? Why does it have to be a one-upsmanship?
Yeah, just be like, hey
thing?
man, I'm so happy to see all this weed here.
Yeah.
I grow it. Like if you're just wanting to talk about shit, like how you're growing, it's like that's cool. Show me a picture of what you're doing. That's awesome. But if you're actively competing with, man, my weed blows this out of the water. I'm like, why the fuck you here buying
Yeah.
this shit?
Okay, bye. Go
I wish
It's
I
kind
could
of
throw
funny.
people out.
You found your way into a place that sells shitty weed. How weird, huh?
Isn't that great? It just boggles my mind. It's just like having a favorite football team.
I think it's just
Like,
humanity can't help but fucking complain.
Yeah, can't
Gotta
have
bitch.
everybody succeed.
Bitch about something.
Well, I've got a theory that kind of hit me on why all this weird shit is coming up, and by weird shit, I mean the let's go back to the good old days. It's because white people are losing
Ground. Yes.
Yeah, there's a fearful thing that causes a reactionary
Correct.
fucking interjection,
100%.
whether it be by our judiciary or whether it be by our legislators,
Yes.
whatever the case may be.
Did you see the Islamic Center here has been vandalized 3 times in the last few days?
We have an
Holy
Islamic Center?
We do. It's only serving 20 people. I was shocked. I didn't
I'm
know that
shocked
Port
it's serving
Tallis
that
had
many.
one. But yes, it's been vandalized. In fact, it was vandalized this morning,
Holy
about
that's
1 a.m.
shit.
And so we've Eastern New Mexico Rising started a crowdfunded, PayPal,
But
to
it is
raise
like
money for them.
it feels if you can. It's almost like you can. It's palpable.
Yeah.
This,
I
this,
feel
this
it.
fear of like, oh shit, we're losing.
Yeah. No, I
we're
feel
losing
it.
our edge that we've had since the Revolutionary War.
Someone
And-
that monitors the local Christian nationalists. I promise. I feel it.
Oh, the Christo-fascists.
Yeah, well, and we get messages, emails, like derogatory emails and messages. And
My
stuff.
problem
yeah.
is legitimately I have nothing against Christians. I really
No,
don't.
it's just
there are a couple that fucking make all of them look real
really bad. Yeah. No, it just like with any group, it's the extremists that ruin everything.
Same in heathenry. I mean,
Yeah.
when we start talking about the Satru Folk Assembly or whatever the case
Yeah.
might be, they're all just fucking white supremacists.
Yeah,
You know?
it gets real creepy.
Yeah, real fast.
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy for a couple of bad apples to spoil a
Ruin
bushel. It really
Yeah,
fucking does.
Sadly. Really unfortunate.
God, man.
Really,
Yeah,
really
just like you get something good and motherfuckers got to ruin it.
ruin it. Yep.
The longer I live, the more I can stand behind the idea of just fucking live and let live, huh?
Yeah, leave people the fuck
Oh,
alone.
you don't like the way they live? Well,
Cool.
fucking
Go
let them live their business, and you go take care
over
of
there.
yours.
Just literally
Yeah.
leave. Go away. You don't even have to look. Like, it's really easy. The world is so big. It's so big. Like, that's what makes me crazy. I'm like,
Yeah.
if it really bothers you that much, go somewhere else. And
Yeah.
then you'll never have to see it again.
It's the
It's
same. Like
wild.
social media is one of those because
Yeah.
like I'll find somebody that's like, this person's full of shit and they drive me crazy, but I seek them out because I'm an asshole.
Yeah.
And I can't figure out why I do that. There's some behaviors I need to fucking fix. So
I've actually taken like a social media. I wouldn't call it a full break, but I've done a limitation. So I've taken Facebook and Instagram off of my phone, and I'm only getting on them on my computer twice a day, and mostly in a professional capacity because I actually
hell
wasn't.
yeah, because she hadn't been giving me no laugh emojis here lately.
No,
So
sorry,
I've been
man.
mining
I
those
meant
straight
to-
from this chick.
I meant to tell you. I'm so sorry. I meant to tell the people who I interact with, like, because I wasn't going to be that asshole who's like, I'm making changes to my,
I don't
social media.
give a
Like,
shit.
people don't fucking,
you
you know.
put it on social media.
I know. I hate that. When people do that, I'm like, you look like a fucking dumbass.
Like,
you really do.
this ain't an airport. You don't have to
Yeah, you don't
announce
have
your
to announce
departure.
people don't care.
So, I need a beer.
No. But yeah,
I'm good.
It's been good for me, y'all. I have to say, it's kept me from doing a lot of doom scrolling, a lot of catastrophizing, negative stuff.
I have a what's the word? Pretty high myself. A formula
a formula.
when I'm Facebooking.
Oh, okay.
I mean, one, my social media presence is less than nothing, which is already a good start.
Yes.
I'll scroll down. Oh, fuck yeah. That's more beer, folks. And like I will hit a point, like once I start seeing posts from the same person who I'm like friends with on Facebook,
Then you stop.
I clock out. But
That's
I
smart.
also, if I see something, I'm like, huh, man, I bet there's a lot of assholes on that. I fucking keep going.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, like I fucking can't.
Wine, madam.
Yeah, thanks. Ooh, a product of South Africa. Well.
The old wine concierge.
Shit. I am here for that. Thank you. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I'll check it out. Usually fucking Kev will have something. Ruben always has something that brightens my day, so I kind of look forward to that.
Like
I
that
don't
guy
touch
is
it.
like the conscience of happiness right there, right?
He's so great.
He's a guy who's hard to bring down. That's for fucking sure.
Brings joy to this world because of his love of metal. So
I literally don't think I've ever seen that dude like upset. Maybe angry, but not sad.
Last time I've seen him even remotely affected by anything is when his life was threatened at his job.
Yeah.
And he was just like, that's just fucking where I live, bro.
I've only seen that guy down like twice, maybe 3 times.
Yeah. He seems he's very good about just maintaining a good outlook. I am not. I let the darkness swallow me whole.
Almost everybody I know, it's like, man, we all have to have that day or two, or whatever. Not that guy.
No. Man, Ruben lost a brother.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that motherfucker handled it.
It must have
amazing.
Maybe that's what affects his perspective. Maybe that's why he chooses to be so positive. He's like living for his brother.
And even in the light of that positive, it didn't go anywhere. It fucking grew.
Yeah, that's great.
I mean, that dude finds something good in me. That's that's tough,
hard to do.
That's hard work. That's hard fucking work. Unless I'm selling weed to you, that I don't got a whole lot of. You want to hear a joke? I mean, shit. I do bring laughter, and I'm all right with that.
Yeah, you do.
That's my trait. That's my creed and my goal. It's harder to make people laugh than cry.
It really is, actually.
Yeah.
Been a little fun over the last couple of weeks that, I don't know, we hit this like weird phase through summer where things kind of slow down.
Yeah.
I drink a lot more, which gets me a little fatter and gets me a little angry at myself. So then I have to start eating healthier. So I go into a different health kick altogether. Like, well,
boo, Wendy, boo.
Fuck, man. Maybe I ought to just get healthy. If I got to start eating healthy every once in a while, maybe I can make some other changes too. And those actually stay with me mostly until about Labor Day, and then I'll start eating like a fat boy again.
Well, that's fine. Yeah. I think that the ebb and flow, like, that's something I think I've been trying to embrace more recently. Is like, it's okay to have seasons. Sometimes your body's going to be bigger, and sometimes it's going to be smaller. It's based on many factors, and as long as it's still doing the things you need it to do, that's an okay thing.
Yeah.
I've been in autumn for about 4 years.
I think that's fine.
But autumn's good. I enjoy autumn.
I'm just not as beefy as I was about a year ago, so I've been pretty hard on myself. But I'm like, yo, bro, you're like in the middle of school, and you're really enjoying food recently. And so, because I have to be honest with the anxiety of like wedding planning and stuff last year, I think that was a big part of it. Is I had a huge appetite suppression for a while, and then after everything was done, it picked back up again. So I've been enjoying food in the ways that I used to.
Not the knock on ladies usually. It's like, oh, well, they'll change after they get married.
You get married and you
they
get
starve
fat.
Themselves for like 6 months before the
But it
the
wasn't
wedding.
intentional. It was the anxiety. Like, no joke. I really did not realize I was, it was, whether it was subconscious or not, I was quite thin. And I was like, damn, girl.
I legitimately there are
yeah, exactly. I need a sandwich, please.
There are women that want a traditional marriage and all this big shit and everything else, and they fucking starve themselves for like 6 months.
It's awful.
And and then so then they look back
They
at what
yo-yo.
Oh, I wish I was a sinner so was
You
so I got married.
can't, though.
Like, you can't. You
it's
starve
not
yourself.
maintainable. That's literally, it makes no sense. How can that be your goal? You want to starve yourself forever?
And I got to say, and I got to claim stupidity here because guys are fucking a little dumb. And then guys don't notice shit necessarily like that. They don't notice when women like peel it off, But they notice when it starts coming back. I was like, man, go and marry this bitch, and she's putting on all this weight 8 months later.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
fair.
And which is not, it's not fair. But I mean, but that's the
there's a middle ground.
That's the inaccuracy of that situation.
That's fair. There's a middle ground there somewhere, though. You know what I mean? Where you don't let yourself go.
I would say, actually, if you have a pretty fucking good opinion of yourself, a good body image,
then it should
rock that. Because you're not going to try to fucking lose a stupid amount of weight.
That's true.
Just to fit into a stupid dress you're going to wear one day.
Right. Yep. Absolutely.
I'm actually a little anti-marriage anyway. But
that's fair. That is absolutely fair.
I'm available for marriage. If anybody wants a marriage,
a stand-in, a
That's
second.
Right. You feel like you're going to be late? I'm your dog.
In case groom doesn't show up.
You're like, do you need your green card? I'm available.
Oh, God. Man, I had a dream my beard fell out.
Whoa. That's an interesting dream. What does your beard represent to you? Is it like the source of your power, like Samson?
It's funny you mentioned that. Me and a buddy of mine who also had a beard that would hang out in my shop many moons ago had a thermometer that had a laser on it, so you could fire it at something. It was for my kiln when I was drying out rocks to do arrowhead shit, and we would always just shine it on the beard in December and see who had the hottest beard. It was about 50-50.
Like, you mean literally
Mine
temperature hottest
held
beard.
more heat
That's so crazy.
just because there was more mass.
You guys are so funny. That's the cutest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's what you do when you're smoking fake weed and playing Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
Yeah, there you
sounds
go.
right.
That sounds like a Friday night at the fucking shop, huh?
That's a good row of ideas right there. 3 in a row. I don't know. It represents dedication to a craft. I'm the idiot that has this beard and wears a beanie in summer at my job.
Sure.
But it's kind of what I'm known for now. It's kind of my thing. Everybody said, "Oh, man, beard looking good. Oh, man, a little white." I'm like, yeah, well, so are you. But it's all right. I don't give a fuck. I look down at this
I love
beard
it.
and I see it's 50-50 now.
Yeah,
So, like-
you are. You got.
And there's no pattern. There's
so
no. It's
pretty.
just starting to come in.
Yeah.
And it didn't go pink. That was
No, it
my
looks
biggest
really cool.
worry.
No, it wasn't gonna go. You know what you remind me of? Like Santa Claus as he ages, because he started off as a redhead and then his beard turned white.
My nickname used to be Kringle.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah. And I gave people presents.
I would like,
Oh,
well,
fuck, I
because
just
you,
added myself a Santa.
you can't grow a fucking great beard unless you fucking give it a couple of years, really.
Yeah.
Now, given 2 years, I can grow one that'll be halfway down my fucking torso.
Sure.
But I found out it sucks in the summer, so
Very hot.
I'm
That's
really, as much as like, well, why do you drink? Because I enjoy it. It makes me, it cools me off and refreshes me and makes me a hell of an interesting person at parties.
More palatable to others.
It's the same with the beard. Like, why would I do that? Why would I do that to myself in July? Fucking, why would I do that?
It's miserable.
I'm here. I'm about like, let's throw on some goddamn shorts, shave the fucking stupid long beard off, fucking hang out and sweat outside, and be able to eat queso. There's a lot of good
Yeah.
arguments, but once you get past Labor Day, it's like, well, I guess it's beard time then, huh?
Yeah.
grow that
Let's go
beard.
back out. Oh well. Good shit.
This is, let's see, I trimmed it down when I went to go interview for the weed job.
Okay.
And that was
That was
August. That was the first week of August of 2020.
That's
Holy
all-
shit.
I got photos of him from February of 2018 when we went to see Alice in Chains in Austin. And he had no beard and no hair.
How strange.
Wait, I'm trying to think which one. When did Daryl give me those glasses?
Well, that
Was that for the UFC card?
that was UFC card.
Because there's a
Right?
photo of me
Yeah,
where
because-
but I have like this weird curly head of hair that is starting to kind of like thin out at the moment. Like I was holding on to something.
Yeah, that was no longer there.
Yeah.
That's fair.
There was a photo from the other day. God damn, it was like 2018. Dude had a ponytail halfway down his back. you
Yeah,
know?
I mean,
Yeah, that was
so
well,
crazy.
you know.
I know,
when-
but the trips to Austin kind of begin to fade into each other because it's been a couple of years, and
sure.
but
Been a lot.
one of those.
Oh, the one that was when I came back down from Wyoming,
Yeah.
and then we went. Yeah,
Yeah,
so that was Alice in Chains. Okay,
yeah,
I'm back.
yeah, dude. No facial hair, no hair up top either.
Cannot imagine.
Looked like a prisoner.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Well, I
that sounds
was.
like inmate looks for
Yeah.
sure.
Prisoner of my own soul, guys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But now I'm just the bald bearded, weed selling, weed smoking, beer drinking aficionado of the good.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm pretty baked. I gotta admit.
What, right
I
now?
am
Yeah.
Not.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hash rosin fucking
Oh, yeah.
vaporizer will do
Yeah,
it.
I'm feeling good.
Especially when it's right here and it's so portable and compact. Brought to you by the good people at Bloom.
They are not sponsoring us, by
No.
the way.
They're,
No, no.
they're sponsoring me.
We are. We're not sponsored by them at all.
Why not? Well, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna get us.
We're actually sponsored by a
here.
cider company called McCocken Cider. It's, all the good folks in McCocken provide.
God, I'm fucking dead inside.
Well, like I said, we have no LJ.
Yeah.
How about we hit that first commercial?
Oh, we about
today?
the halfway point?
well, bullshit
ballpark?
for almost a half hour.
Yeah.
God damn.
It
All
felt
right,
like
well.
it. I was like, yep, we've been doing this for a hot minute.
What's
Oh,
your favorite convenience store of all time?
Oh, I don't really have one. Piggly Wiggly, maybe?
My mama taught me how to shop at Piggly Wiggly.
We're the original self-service supermarket opened in 1916.
Piggly Wiggly appreciates my business.
Always down home, down the street.
There are savings in every aisle.
At Piggly Wiggly, it's about friends serving friends.
Smoked hams, 89 cents a pound. Hillshire smoked sausage or Polish sausage, $1.99. Lay's potato chips, 2 for $4. Nabisco snack crackers, 2 for $4. Parquet quarters, 39 cents.
Piggly Wiggly, down home, down the street.
Whoa, what are those like? I'll tell you what they're like. You ever been face down in lava sauce, son? Getting ambushed by jalapenos, your tongue's burning. But you get so crazy. Heck, you start lacking the pain. What's with the voice? Volcano nachos. Changes a man.
Taco Bell's new Volcano Nachos with jalapenos and scorching lava sauce. They're only for the brave. Think outside the bun.
Dusty Rhodes. Look at that guy. Look at
Is that
man.
really Dusty Rhodes?
No, it's not.
Oh, okay. I was like, what?
Dusty Rhodes is dead.
Oh, well, I don't know how old this music video is,
Oh, no,
so
that
in my
guy's got a worse
defense,
hairline than I do.
The music itself sounds a little old.
it does. That's why I thought this was an old music video, but now I'm looking at the quality in it.
Sounds like somebody that opened for Steel Panther, doesn't it?
I used to hate those vocal stylings. You know,
I'm not a huge fan still. I'm going to be honest.
They've
This
grown
Richie-
on me with time. With time, not that I search them out, but now when they come on, I'm kind of like,
You're not bothered.
That's pretty cool.
The band is Raven, and All Hell's Breaking Loose is the album that dropped today.
I feel like that's a band just got together a few years ago.
Yeah.
A lot of people who recognize them go, "Oh, I've heard those guys. That's so Raven."
Oh, so they've been around for 25 years.
I just like to give metal bands that tie into Nickelodeon shows, right?
There are a few who can.
Goddamn, we go to a commercial break and we sit around bullshit for like a half an hour almost.
Look, we had some shit to talk
Like,
about.
well, now we have nothing to say.
Oh,
Hey, guess
no,
what?
That ain't true.
Sometimes what we say, maybe you guys shouldn't hear. Okay,
That's right.
It's okay. Some
All
things
right.
don't need to be recorded.
That's
You know?
fucking
In
right.
fact, most of them don't.
that's right.
We're going to go over old ground if we do. So the new
Yes.
ground is this. I have a little bit of a, not a game show necessarily. Remember, I have like things that make you uncomfortable, 1 to 5 stars.
The pucker factor.
Yeah.
Well,
I have this one, and it's similar. I have a list of the 30 most cringe words in the English language.
Okay.
And I'm going to go down a list, and we'll do it rapid fire. You guys kind of give me a number, and I got like 29 or 30 of these. So if we stop for discussion, I'll have to start kind of pulling something.
that's
back.
all right. If we have to stop for discussion, it'll be a
Good discussion.
Oh, yeah.
So let's go a scale of 1. You know, let's go a scale of 1 to 3.
Is this in no particular order or is it ranked? Like
Oh no particular order.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So what we'll do, we'll go 1 to 3. 1 being that you think is horrible.
Okay.
2 being that it doesn't really bother you too much. 3 is that, oh no, I like that word actually.
That actually made me laugh.
Very good.
Okay.
All right.
And this is a personal opinion. This is not
Personal
what you
opinion.
think.
There are
Okay.
no wrong answers here.
Right.
All right. Let's go ahead and begin. Okay, so some of the most cringe-worthy words in the English language. Number 1, at the very top of the list, you would think these are ranked because this is the one everybody gets angry about, and it is moist.
You know, when I was younger, it used to kind of bother me. Like, I would have said maybe, I don't know, even 10 years ago, I would have said 1, but now it's like a 2. And I laugh
Yeah.
at saying it to make people
I
uncomfortable.
put it Tuesday.
I'm at a 3. All right.
Okay.
How about, other words that people just don't like? Blog.
3?
Yeah.
Is there a number for like I don't fucking
I don't give
care?
a fuck.
Right?
Yeah.
That's
3.
kind of what 3 is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, how about this one? Lugubrious.
What does that mean?
That
don't
means miserable.
3? I didn't even know that word
Yeah.
existed until just now.
I can't hate
Yeah.
it. I never heard it.
Lugubrious,
Some people
that's hot.
lugubrious. People just don't like the goob in there. How about yoke? Y-O-L-K.
3.
Yolk? 3?
Yeah.
3. Yeah. How about gurgle?
3.
3 made me laugh.
I'll go 2 on that one. I'm not going to go out of my way to use it, but I'm not going to fucking be angry about it. Okay, here you go. How about phlegm?
2. Yeah, it's
I'd
pretty
give that a
gross.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Definitely it makes me feel some kind of way for sure.
Any excretion from the body I have to see, I'm not a big fan of.
Well,
Yeah.
here's another excretion from the body. How about this one? Fetus.
It is such a bizarre word, but it's a 3 for me.
Oh, yeah, I'm fine.
Right?
That's a 3.
Yeah.
Curd.
Fuck that curd delicious.
That's
Whoever
a
had
3.
Pietsch.
It's just such a funny thing.
Kinda. I think it's because it rhymes with turd, right?
I ain't no turd curds.
There you go. How about this one? Smear.
2, I guess.
Wow.
That is a 2
It
for me.
really makes me think of like shit being smeared on a wall. I can't help it.
I
don't
think
know
of
why.
I think the old DNC for ladies.
the old pep talk for the pap. I'm a 3.
Okay.
I love this. Oh, this is great.
Okay, all right. Okay, here's the next word. Words, by the way, for people that fucking find a little cringy. Here you go. How about squirt?
Yeah, that's a 3. We love to talk about squirt.
that's great, but I'm gonna give it a 1 because
Yeah.
I still think it's piss and it grosses me out.
Yeah, well, because I don't recall that we really have a lot of conversations involving squirt in a positive way. I'm going to go 1.
Oh, no, it's a 3 for me. And, well, that's because I have positive conversations about it outside of here.
you go.
So sorry, guys. Probably
all right.
TMI, but
All right.
my confession.
Next one. Okay.
Like Usher.
1 to 3 on cringy words. Chunky.
It's a 3.
That's a 3.
That's a
I
3.
love
Unless you're talking about
chunky.
milk, in which case that's a 1.
Oh, yeah, that's real gnarly. Let's not talk about that.
All right. Next word. Orifice.
It just makes me
that's
like
a 3.
mastication. Orifice is a 3.
That's
It's
a
no
3.
problem. Yeah.
Agreed. Maggots.
2. I
2.
think it's just because I can like visualize.
Yeah.
I've seen so much, Yeah.
Pretty gross. Yeah.
Anytime you'd see him in like a documentary
Yeah,
or
yeah,
anything.
yeah.
Now, granted, I
Or
did watch
Lost
some weird
Boys,
ones.
the Chinese food bowls with
Oh,
the maggots /
yeah.
worms. Yeah,
It's
gets
just
me
noodles,
every
Michael.
time.
All right. Next word. Viscous.
I love that word.
I'll give that a 2.
It's a 3 for me. We talk
guess-
about viscosity and chemistry.
Yeah,
It's
but
real
I guess
sexy.
just really the sound of the consonants
Yeah.
makes it a little.
Isn't that
rough.
a Tool song,
2.
though? Viscous?
Probably.
It's not. No, but
Vicarious. My bad.
Oh, it seems like it would be.
all right. Number 14 on the list. How about queasy?
3.
Nah. Fine. 3.
Yeah. Let's see. Next on the list, bulbous.
3.
I guess a 2 because it makes me really visualize some things.
How's your hammer hanging? Yeah. Okay. Next
Dressing
one.
left.
Next one. How about this? Pustule.
Yeah, that's a 2 for sure.
It's good as an insult. I'm going to give it a 2.
I'm gonna go a 1
Okay.
because we know what a pustule is.
Oh, where? There's things
Okay.
gush out of it.
About 17 on the list. Fester.
2.
2.
I got a 3 on that one. That doesn't bother
See,
me.
it's because I know what it smells like
You
and
think
I
of
know what it looks like.
You think of Christopher Lloyd and Adam's Family.
No, I think of a wound and
How
how
about
disgusting it is.
how about secrete?
I think it used to bother me, but because of my medical training, it's kind of like whatever, secretions are a thing. But I don't know, 2, I guess.
I'm gonna go 2
Yeah.
because I don't think there's really. It's like, man, I'm so glad that they were able to secrete that.
No, when we're talking about secretions, I'm not super pumped because I'm sucking stuff out of people's mouths or
You know,
whatever.
back in the day before they called it concentrates, they called it weed secretions.
I'm glad they changed it to concentrate.
All right, number
Also full of
19 on
shit.
the list of
Oh.
cringe-worthy words: munch.
Much the carpet. 3 for me.
3.
Yeah, no
3.
problem.
Doesn't bother me. 3.
How about panties?
3.
3.
It always
3.
made me laugh that
3.
some people thought panties.
Some people are bothered by it, like,
panties.
do you have sex with women?
Yeah.
How about clogged?
3.
3.
Stuff gets clogged, including shitters. It's
That's
okay. Whatever.
Gotta get the poop out.
Yep, gotta do it. It's all good. It sucks, but it's whatever.
Yeah.
Functional, man.
Everybody
Yeah.
poops.
As long as you don't bring up hamsters into the play, right? Okay. Okay. Vomit.
Vomit makes me laugh. So I'm going 3.
I guess 3. I don't know.
I'm gonna go 2 because it's kind of fucking sick. The idea that you can bring up and it's got a word to it, and that's bring it back to the party again. I'm not a fan.
I'm gonna be honest. It's the smell that does it for me. So if I'm
just
there, that's when I get triggered.
Vomit. It's
it's pretty gross.
Yeah.
I had a friend, just real quick. I had a friend who we had thrown down on some Chinese food and then got really high and playing this video game, Fable 3. And at the end of Fable, you become the king, and spoiler alert, and you have to make good on all these promises you made to people to help make you king. And as that part of the game started, she had such a panic attack that she threw up her entire meal of the day back when Great Wall was at Clovis.
Oh, boy.
In my shop.
Oh. How fun.
Oh, no. That's horrifying.
Well, at least she wasn't drinking vodka.
Was she?
No, well, we went. No,
Yes.
no. We were drinking. we were drinking. This was
sorry.
pre
I just picked it up.
because we went to
okay.
we went and fucking ate Chinese food. She was
Okay.
throwing out. So yeah, we were drinking Keystone.
Oh,
Man,
God,
well,
what the
that's a lot
fuck?
better.
Beer
All right.
champions.
Back to the words. We don't have a few left. Jowls.
3.
3.
Yeah. How about dripping?
3.
3. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's,
Roaches.
again, this is another thing where like the word doesn't trigger, but if there's a fucking roach in my bathroom, you best believe I'm calling John in there.
Yeah.
Deal with this.
I'm like, please, husband, I need your assistance. I'll deal with anything but this.
Full J's only from here on, huh? All right, 3 left. Okay, cringeworthy words. Mucus.
2.
Yeah,
I'm not a big fan of snot. I'm gonna go 1.
you're a good man.
Squirt and mucus is where I draw the line. It's all excretions, folks.
How about slacks? Apparently, that's a word that's uncomfortable for people.
Slacks?
Really? 3. People
Yeah.
need to grow
I'm
a
gonna go
pair.
4. Like, why is that even on the paper?
How about slurp?
3. Man, I guess we're all got strong stomachs or something.
I
We're all
don't
pretty
know.
good
Yeah,
on that.
either that or just like words don't really bother me.
No, for me, it's the visualization.
I'm more a visual cat.
I'm a visual smell person. If I smell it, oh God.
I didn't realize till about 2 years ago that people don't like the fucking word moist.
No, moist is very triggering.
There
for
was
people.
always an argument I can remember. It's like, what's worse, moist or used?
Oh, are we talking about cake? Because I love moist cake.
Weather? Not a fan.
Beers, anybody?
I got half a beer of this trio I'm fucking currently destroying. I don't know why. This podcast makes me drink more.
It facilitates it for sure.
It makes me do it. The voices tell me. Well, that and I'm really big too. So there's really not a whole lot of like stop signals on the road I'm on.
No, only go.
But all I've learned here is that like hearing it, I'm fine.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Seeing it though, like vomit, I'm fine. As a matter of fact, if someone's like, "Oh man, I'm about to throw," I'm like, "Hey bro, I'll help you out. Come on, let's go outside."
We get him situated, no problem. I can deal with it all because I've had to, but
Yeah.
it definitely I have to like really sometimes the smell for me is what will start to trigger my bile.
Human shit from an elderly person.
Yeah,
That
it's a lot.
is probably
It's the worst smell
I've ever smelled.
It's
in
really
my life.
bad. The only thing that tops it is like if you have C. diff. Someone with C. diff diarrhea. Sorry,
Man, no,
that's awful.
Well, my grandfather. This is my where I first smelled it because we were taking care of him in his failing months.
Yep.
And he also had the problem of like a buildup of ammonia in his blood.
Oh no!
So they had him on a drug. I used to be able to remember the name really well, but basically it made it where it's like you shit out all the ammonia.
Correct. So I bet it was even worse than usual.
I've never smelled that smell before, and I hope not to smell it again.
Yeah.
Because But I also feel like after that I can smell anything.
Yeah, it really does prime you. You're like,
Things
I
don't bother
that
me.
smell. Yeah.
3 people come into the weed store today smelling like 9 kinds of ass.
But you're like, this isn't the worst smell
I
I've
find it
smelled.
offensive.
Yeah.
But I also like it doesn't
Not
really
the
bother
worst
me that
smell.
bad.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
oh god, yeah, just it's weird just smelling. Like, what's the worst smell you've ever smelled?
Rotted meat.
Brought it?
Rotted.
Oh, rotted.
Rotted.
I was like, bratwurst meat?
I don't know. Then again, I don't know. Fucking burned flesh doesn't smell good either.
No,
well, you do have that aspect. That's true.
I have not had the pleasure of smelling burnt flesh.
You bury that one, and then you think, oh, fucking terrible meat that like sat out for a day or two, and you had to smell it. That's bad. It gets worse though.
Yeah, the only time I've ever smelled burning flesh is when I was trying to heat up my fucking dab tool, and it slipped out of my hands, and I grabbed it by the part I just heated up with a torch for a minute.
Ouch.
Yeah, but that was the only time I've ever actually smelled it, and I know it's nothing like actual
it ain't good.
Virgin. Yeah.
No, it's a smell you never forget. At least from what I've heard.
We got ammonia poop. we got
C.
burning
diff
flesh
poops and burning flesh.
Yeah.
Yep. Those
there you
are
go.
some smells.
Where's
for
that
sure.
list?
Yeah. Let's talk about that.
List of things that smell bad. Yeah. Fuck are we turning into here?
Degenerate.
Well, that's the thing. Like, hey, you can hear all this shit, but I'm bothered by seeing people eat food.
Yeah.
I don't like the sounds people make when
I don't
they
like
eat.
seeing it.
There's a competitive eater out of Leeds, England that I've subscribed to his YouTube channel. The guy goes out of his, I don't know why Brandon freaks. The guy goes out of his way to really edit his audio
Oh,
he
so
knows,
we don't have to
knows,
hear it.
Right?
That's nice of him.
Now it does turn out though it's pretty gross to watch the guy eat too. But,
I would not. I cannot.
But it's easy for me to kind of ignore. Because the way he goes and attacks like a fucking pile of nonsense, like, holy shit, I can't look away. It gets weird when it gets to the end and he starts mopping like a fucking
with
tray.
His fucking hand.
Yeah, that's part that's a little hard for me. But
that's fair. Some people are into that kind of stuff, like the feeder stuff. Whatever.
If the guy didn't have a beard, I'd be all right. Fuck that. What am I saying? I'm against the whole fucking thing. I'm trying to fucking validate it. No,
you don't have to validate it, man.
It's gross.
It's okay to not want to watch that.
All I can say is I'm really glad that guy does heavily edit his audio.
It's the audio for me. I don't really actually care physically, though that can be kind of gross for me. It's being able to hear you slurping and smacking and whatever the fuck else.
Learn how to fucking eat
with your mouth. Yeah.
Well, he did gross. One on like this stupid like dessert course French toast.
Oh my.
It was like 5 pounds of French fucking toast.
It was like a loaf of bread.
What?
Yeah, but
2 loaves of bread.
And he's got this massive beard that makes Brandon's look like a prepubescent boy.
I'm right
and
here,
this beard is covered in shit.
Gross.
You know, I mean, it's
gross.
That
See, I don't know. It's not for me. It's not. I know it's definitely not my kink. NMK. No thanks.
Like imagine I'm having some tomato soup.
But you're just like,
and it just like half of it is in this. And I'm just like, how's everybody doing?
Nah,
everybody doing okay?
No, I'm good. Totally.
I can't.
Imagine I'm trying to get my Red Wings.
That's more appropriate, in my opinion. But anyway.
Well, we're all 3-star captains, isn't that right? Yeah. Anybody? No? All right.
Fuck. So what? I don't know. It feels weird to me that we often cater to like a very small portion of this country when there's people listening to this shit around the world, right?
When we were doing MMA.
Yeah.
We're pretty local now.
Okay. Well, so we need to start like talking shit about a country every time, and then that way they might start.
Shit, we could do some world news if you really want.
It is actually just weird to me that it's like, man, we're on you could fucking listen to us from the Caspian Sea.
Sure.
Like, nope, I'm listening in Clovis.
You could listen to us in space.
Yep.
Now, that's cool.
Yeah, and I don't really want to open up MMA shit. I'm a little angry right now with that fucking promotion.
Hey, man, ain't you looking forward to Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk having a fight in the UFC?
Wait, is that really the UFC's hosting that?
I doubt it'll ever happen, but Dana White's like fucking
Dana White wants that
talking
money.
a lot.
Dana White wants that money.
Because I had heard they had said they would do it, but
Joe
then I
Rogan,
didn't know that they
Joe
picked
Rogan
it up?
is fucking there to like tell Elon he's got, because Elon's his boy, which is interesting to me that John Jones came out and basically told fucking Mark Zuckerberg, he's like, hey, bro, if you need some help, I'll help you out. I was like, there you go. Listen to John Jones. Just as John Jones, unless he's like driving, he's got a lot of weed. And he hits a pregnant woman.
Didn't realize Zuckerberg had like a black belt, like he was actually trained.
He's pretty legit.
Yeah, I was
And I think that's the thing that might have really kind of stalled the whole thing, because Elon Musk thought he could pull his bullshit bully thing, and it turns out, oh no, this nerdy motherfucker is probably going to choke me out.
Could actually hurt me. Yeah. Well, I was kind of shocked, because I was like, Elon Musk is not a fit person, but Zuckerberg always looked he's lanky or whatever, but he always looked at least kind of fit.
He looked skinny and was lying to Congress, so hey, why not? But but that was the thing. It was like so. Then immediately, fucking old Uncle Dana jumps in, like, oh, we can make some money here.
Jesus fucking Christ! Of course he did.
Yeah.
Of course he
anything that guy does and that Rogan backs his play, because they always do.
Yes.
They're blowing each other.
Yeah, for sure. In fact, aren't they the same? I always confuse them for the same person.
Kinda.
I feel like they're like literally almost twins or something.
Almost like the weird motherfuckers that would start showing up at Fight Club, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, very similar. Very similar.
Yeah. Very
same
much.
Haircuts. Same,
they look a
same
lot.
bullshit attitude. Same
yeah.
fucking nonsense.
Yes. Yes.
Haven't really actually done anything themselves.
No.
But,
Yeah, it's fascinating.
But I don't know. So if that's the thing that comes past, because Dana White immediately started laying down numbers like, man, that's the one that'd be $100 a pay-per-view. I'm like, you fucking kidding me? Well,
people would pay it.
It's
sad. People would actually pay that.
I know who wouldn't, and that would
I
be
wouldn't.
me.
Yeah, I was like, not me.
Like, if there was anything outside of MMA that we were going to buy, it would have been the McGregor-Mayweather card. We didn't buy that.
Right.
Damn. Yeah.
It was like, hey, good luck. You're going to get beat.
Yeah.
But I hope you give a good showing.
Because you're not a boxer, and that's what that guy does. And I just asked, which Paul brother's the idiot?
Both.
Well,
the one.
Aaron.
The one that's,
I think it's Aaron. Is it
Logan?
Logan
and
Paul.
Jake.
Which one's the boxer?
Jake Paul's the boxer.
Well, he went out and got humbled by an actual boxer.
Yes, that was Jake Paul.
An actual boxer.
Jake.
A real boxer. This guy kept going after MMA fighters, like, fucking, okay, that's great. You're beating MMA guys.
Past their prime.
Yes.
Yeah.
Old guys are like, oh, I got a chance to get a couple $1 million in my pocket. No, fuck this guy. I got him. Like, oh, shut the fuck up, huh? Ben Askren, look at you.
Tyron Woodley.
Tyron Woodley is...
Twice.
Tyron Woodley wasn't a fucking effective boxer in MMA, let alone against a guy that had been training just to box. So,
facts.
But yeah, he got humbled. What was that, Tyson Fury?
Yes.
Tyson Fury's kid.
I vaguely remember it.
Yeah, Tommy Fury.
Brother, right? Brother. Tommy Fury?
Brother? Like, of the family. I can't remember. It's probably a brother.
That's a loss. That's a loss. It's like, oh, that's why that guy hadn't been fighting boxers, because he'll lose in boxing to actual boxers. Fun how that happens, right? So, and then the other one's in the fucking WWE, right?
Yeah. Yeah, fuck. Fucking playable 2K23 character. God, that motherfucker's smart, dude. I'll give him that. He's just
an annoying, little stupid little girl on YouTube, and then immediately turned him. Say he and his brother start fucking working out in the gym all the time because they got nothing but money, and they also realize that money can't just immediately buy pussy. You got to go to the gym too.
Yeah,
you got to cover a lot of different things. So in order for them to get there, or whatever else they're into,
tattoos.
I don't know.
You got to have tattoos as well.
Yeah, actually, I don't know that they're into girls. I haven't seen that. But they both go out and immediately begin fucking doing their thing.
Yeah.
One knows where the money is at, and that shit is called the Worldwide Entertainment fucking Network, right?
The World Wrestling Entertainment.
World Wrestling Entertainment. That's it.
I'm glad you left wrestling out, because that's pretty much a secondary aspect of that particular company.
But that dude is making bank. And then the other dickweed, he's making bank too, was beating fools that weren't boxers, but he was revealed. Sure. I don't know how much that's going to hurt his profitability moving forward, that guy fucking finally got dealt with by a guy who's not a very good boxer.
Well, just like any hardcore Conor McGregor fan that's still around right now, you'll defend that motherfucker after every loss. Like, man, judges had it wrong, or, man, he broke his leg. He would have won that fight had he not have broke his leg. So, yeah, you're going to have people, your hardcores are going to defend you, and those are the ones that are paying your bills.
Yeah.
And just like McGregor, fucking Jake Paul has a lot of them. Now Logan Paul does too. Being a pro wrestler, it's weird. Yeah. It's a weird time to be alive.
It really is. Because, how many other YouTube personalities are going to fucking, be able to convert their YouTube-ness into actual fighting promotions.
Yeah,
you know?
like I'm really about to show my wrestling nerd here, but fucking Jon Stewart appeared on a pay-per-view.
Yeah, he
for
did.
the WWE.
I remember.
And
the guy from The Daily Show?
And cost John Cena a championship by hitting him with a chair.
Yeah, that was
He actually participated. Mr. T wrestled Hulk Hogan with Hulk Hogan against Roddy Piper and Paul Orndorff.
Right.
So it's not unheard of.
Donald
but it's
Trump.
Still
Donald Trump ran in at an event.
Hold on. Former president and WWE Hall of Famer Donald Trump.
Yes.
There you go.
He really liked to suck his dick.
Right up there with Andre the Giant.
I'm glad that was a long time ago because that fat fucking guy, I don't know. He wouldn't be able to, he'd be huffing and puffing before he got down to the ring.
That
motherfucker actually laid a pretty hilarious clothesline on Vince McMahon.
I remember
that. There was a WrestleMania where like Vince McMahon chose a wrestler and fucking Donald Trump chose a wrestler and the loser would get their head shaved. Now, if you're not like, even if you're an average wrestling fan, you know who's getting their head shaved at the end of the night.
Yeah.
Because Donald Trump I don't even know that's hair, right?
No.
Well, I mean, I guess in the description, but it's like layers. It's like the noodles them folks make. Those really thin noodles that kind of are like almost see-through. It's just layers of hair.
Yeah.
It's like cotton candy. It's delicious.
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot of embarrassing photos, like whenever that guy was at a Wendy photo op or whatever.
He looks horrible.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
dude, motherfuckers.
Comb over. What the fuck?
The back of his hairline starts right at the base of his
He
neck.
might as well just wear a fucking wig. Like Jesus, just
dude
wear
out there
a wig.
out there talking shit about that former governor of fucking New Jersey, calling him fat. It's like, motherfucker.
I know.
Have you looked in a mirror?
I know.
You're fatter than he is.
I'm
fucking
like, you
fat.
really can't talk shit about Chris Christie, my guy. Like, I don't know who you think you are.
Man,
so he's a fat guy. You know?
I wish Rob Ford were here.
Oh, the Toronto mayor that used to smoke crack.
R.I.P.
Jesus.
Weird that guy's dead, huh?
Well, crack is a hell of a drug, you know?
Right. That's true.
Takes your shit out real quick.
Yeah.
Crack rock, crack rock. There's actually songs.
Frank Ocean, look at you! Wow, I
learned that at work, bro. I learned that.
So that album by Frank Ocean is like pinnacle. I don't know. It's a great album.
But I was always under the impression, like every time I heard it, I only heard that one song at work, and it's just like, they're glorifying really crack use right now?
That album is about latchkey kids that use drugs.
Man
and
what
home, that does. Yeah, no.
All alone.
Yep.
Crack rock, crack rock.
Crack rock, crack rock.
It's a running joke at work. We'll just be working, all of a sudden someone go, crack rock, and we'll just echo it.
That's so amazing.
See, I can be pretty hip sometimes to the current scene.
Damn, that's not... I'm sorry, sir. That was like 10 years ago.
Oh, shit. My bad.
That album is old, but it's timeless for sure.
Better late than never.
Right?
How about that Tyler, the Creator, huh?
Oh, I haven't heard him in a while. Is he still relevant?
I don't know. I only knew him from Loiter Squad. I didn't know he was a rapper.
He is.
I mean, I knew he could rap. I didn't know he was like
also
more
a rapper.
known for that.
Yes. Yeah, Loiter Squad was like an additional thing on top
Loiter
of
Squad
his
was
rap.
fucking great.
Yeah, I did enjoy that immensely.
I think we'll forget about it, but by the time we do our next podcast, we will have completed something tomorrow that needed to have been done for years that we haven't done.
Are we really going to work?
We're
working?
When A Perfect Circle put out Eat the Elephant in 2018, I want to say it was like March or April 2018. Brandon was living in Wyoming. I hadn't really had... I hadn't really wet my whistle with a lot of Tool or APC stuff. Pussed for a little bit, but I was kind of still new on the Maynard shit, really. Sure. And I got really, really excited that APC was putting out a record, and I thought, cool. It was Eat the Elephant. It came out. I listened to it start to finish. Thought, that's fucking amazing. I'm pretty blown away. Talked about it with Brandon. We actually had a podcast way back in the double digits where we talked about it.
Oh, fuck yeah, that's right. Yeah, it sounds amazing.
Yeah, but so then, like the next week, then Ruben comes down. Ruben goes, I don't think it's actually as good as you guys think it is.
No, I wasn't gushing over it either.
I was. I thought, what? So the pendulum swung from one end to the fucking opposite end where I was like, you know what? God damn, maybe it's not very good. Maybe I'm just a little too exuberant on getting a new release, something that their fan base hadn't had in 20 years.
Right.
Or,
No,
well,
oh, yeah.
That's fair. Yeah, that's a good
fucking
reason to be
13th
excited.
Step, which that's one I'll count because that is all original music. They put out Emotive, but that was covers.
Right.
13th Step came out, I want to say 03, 04.
So
at the
15,
latest,
16 years, somewhere in there.
It's been a long time.
So I was excited for that. Now, Ruben, though, granted, I will give that guy all the props because that guy can listen to shit and go, wait a minute, that ain't as good as you think it is, or that's better than you think it is, or whatever the case might be.
He has the balls to say it, and I appreciate that.
He has a good ear for what is good and what's not. We're going to listen to Eat the Elephant at volume tomorrow, and it'll at the very minimum settle the debate of whether it's a reasonably good record or not.
I'm excited to hear the consensus.
Yeah. Well, I don't know that we'll get a consensus, but I think we'll all enjoy it.
Well,
so
that's good.
There's that.
That's
I mean, it's a 5-year-old album that I haven't listened front to back since April 20th of 2018.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. So we'll fix all that tomorrow. So there's that.
Yeah.
We get near the bitter end, or we
if y'all want to get the fuck out of here, I mean,
we got a Friday.
I got to throw these beers away. I mean, I got trash over here.
Fuck yeah. I don't want to get too much into my cups here too early. So.
I know.
Indeed.
I can't get into that shit until we wrap this shit up. So I'm sure I'm forgetting about 3,000 things I want to talk about this time around. But that's okay.
What's your favorite smell?
What's my what?
Smell?
Yeah.
Favorite smell?
Yeah. Like when you smell, you're like, oh, that's some badass
Well,
shit.
I really
right
like this hand soap that Kevin has.
I'd say roasting green chili in the fall.
Oh, shit. That's
Okay.
good. That's
probably
good.
ozone for me.
I'm gonna go. God damn, it's always bad when you're the guy that asks
sniff of
questions.
minge.
That's right. I'm gonna go with the smell of panties. Nah, I really enjoy the smell of meat on a grill.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I smell that. I'm like, man, this is gonna be a good day.
Yeah, I dig it.
I associate it with something extremely positive.
That's awesome.
So we'll go out and rob a couple banks and buy some steaks, huh?
I'm just gonna go get a box of steakums. Call it good.
I don't think that's the same. Okay. Fuck it. Let's wrap it up, huh?
Hey, you ain't ever cooked steakums out on the grill?
I don't know how you would, right?
With a pan. You better have a pan on that.
You have to have a pan.
Smoked steakums,
They're
dog.
They're going to shrink and fall between the cracks. You can put a pound on that thing, and it's just like nothing will be on your grill.
You can just put that shit out in the sun around here, and it'll probably cook.
There is that.
Is it steakums are served raw, right?
No.
What?
Well, I mean, like,
No.
like when you buy them, they're not like.
no, they're frozen.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
They're
Yes.
like the size of a sheet of paper that's allegedly meat.
Yeah.
And
But
you
they
like
raw.
grab a whole box of them, you break them, and you throw them in a pan, and hey, it looks kind of like Philly cheesesteak.
So could a man potentially pull one off and just eat it frozen? Is it pre-cooked or is it raw?
Oh, that I don't know.
I've never known.
I don't.
I'll probably never find out.
we
If you
need to do
think
some
I'm ever
research
buying
on
steakums, you're fucking
You're
mistaken.
poorly mistaken, sir.
Mistakened?
You're mistaken.
Mistaken.
Yeah, well, fuck it. Let's call it a day. Huh? All right. Anyway, we'll be back at it again. Mead for Metal podcast. Fuck it, 2 weeks from today or whatever. Maybe LJ will be back next time around. Krista will not, but we'll fucking have a good time.
See y'all soon.
You guys are the best, except for that one guy.
Except for that one. That you know who you are. You fucking know who you are.
In a abandoned home, you hit them stones, broken home, crack, rock, crack, rock,
Crack, rock, crack, rock.
Crack rock.